All right, y'all. So I'm at Miri's today, and I wanted to make another banana managing video. In the last video I made, I managed the clump for vegetable purposes. So I sacrificed this main center one. So I sacrificed the rack so that I can leave the future generation of pups to grow big and strong for the next summer, and hopefully produce fruit in a more ideal time, because this is not the best time of year for bananas fruit production, especially if you don't have irrigation. We do have irrigation here, so we're actually going to be trying a different method for this part of the property. This is northeast part of the property, so a very shady part of the property and not the best for vegetable production. We have lots of fruit trees and stuff here anyway, so I just wanted to show that kind of the flexibility you have in these kind of agroforestry systems. You can manage bananas in accordance to what you're trying to do. So here, like I said, we have fruit trees. It's a guava, and we're trying to experiment to see if we can get away with banana production this winter. See if we can get enough of a microclimate to and with the irrigation, to see if we can combat any frost this year, if there is any. So fingers crossed we have a mild winter, but just wanted to go ahead and show a little bit of what I've been working on today and explain it. So this is a clump that I've yet to get to. You can see this has been pupping very heavily, and yeah, it's been a lot of work keeping these pups under control. I probably, ideally, if it were my farm, I would probably have just forsaken this beautiful banana rack from the very beginning, just because these clumps are trying so hard to be a clump, you know. So it's been a little bit of an uphill battle trying to keep these suckers under control, but nothing honestly too bad. It's just what it is when you work with bananas. But with that being said, all those pups coming up just produce so much biomass for your fruit trees that we have here. So we've in this row we have planted a lot of red custard apples, and we're very interested in growing these out. So they have become a sort of focal point for this row, and so you can see all the biomass from the suckers, and you can see as we go down, there's the same pattern. All the suckers are taken out and for the most part killed, at least I hope so, and leaving maybe one for the future, and then a few for like way ahead. And so this means it's a lot more, let's see. So it means it's easier to walk through. There's more sunlight coming in for your baby trees, and there's more ease of walking for you as a worker, and there's a little bit more airflow as well, because even though we are coming into the dry season, it's Florida at the end of the day, and there's still a lot of fungal issues in this part of the world. So it's always nice to have a little bit of some airflow. So this is the basic idea. Thought I heard something. The basic idea is to thin the pups out very, very heavily. Try your best to gouge them out. Leave just a few for the future, and we're kind of, the reasoning why I'm having no mercy with any of these banana pups is because I want to incentivize the banana. You see how this is producing a pup like right off this mother right here. That's not ideal. You want to have like equal healthy distances from one pup to another, right? So something like this I kept because it's a good little distance from the mother, so that when it's time to retire the mother, we have enough space to manage the mother and for this banana to come up. And while this is kind of a bit of work, I kind of like it because it's not it's giving this banana all the energy to pump into fruit production. Like I said, with irrigation, I'm hoping we can get away with it. So I'm gonna be updating y'all very soon here this winter. We have another flower up there. But most importantly, we're giving the biomass, the much needed biomass to these fruit trees, which will be, the ultimate goal. This is a kaimito right here. And of course, all the red custard apples. We have a mulberry here. So yeah, we're trying to turn this, a very pup heavy banana clump that's trying to push fruit this winter, into this, which is just one main mama pushing out tons of fruit, and then all those suckers being sacrificed to feed and nurture the baby trees that we have under here. That will be our legacy plants for, the decade to come. This is a mountain soursop. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to show that little, so many pups here, that little bit of managing, because you can tailor it to your needs depending on what you want to do. And I think that's a very good big advantage you have when you focus on planting tons of bananas at first. Sure, you're committing yourself to a bunch of banana work, but I feel like it's worth it in the long run, because you just have so many options for it. But that's all. Just wanted to show you a little bit of the crazy banana action that's been going on. I'm not sure what variety this is, but it seems to take a long time to start fruiting, which maybe is not the most ideal thing for this climate where we can have cold spells during the winter, but they all seem to be similar. I think they might be the same varieties in this little block because of just how the timing. They seem to be, there might be two here. There might be this one that's been fruiting, and then there's one that seems to be just about flowering now. You can see that one's putting out this it's I think the flag leaf. So yeah, to reiterate one last time, just taking out suckers, forcing all the energy to go to the mama, whereas in the last video I sacrificed the mama, forcing all the energy in the new pups in the future so that I can get sunlight in for veggies. Here I'm not worried about sunlight coming in. I'm worried about trying to get a nice harvest out of these bananas. So that's all for today. Peace.